Oh, and Alistair, be glad that you're in my game and not with Uneven Ranger. I'm allowing you to wear your shoes. For those... Oh, dear. It's a thing! It's a wolf. What I mean by that is in... Okay, you go there. In Uneven Ranger's game, he's playing Dwarf Noble, and they, I think they lose all their stuff. Yeah, go over there. And he, I think they lose all their stuff. So they turned up at, where are you guys going? That was a waste. Shoot the wolf. So he, I think he found all the equipment apart from shoes. So when he got to picking up Alistair, he stole Alistair's shoes. Terrible. Right, back to... Right, let's backstab these wolves. And actually, let's attack the one attacking me. No, let's attack the one attacking me. Right, and they keep coming. No, Daveth. I put you on bow duty for a reason. I could probably actually switch Gaheris back to bows as well. Right, they're all dead. Thank you, combat music. So yeah. Yeah. Wolf pelt. That's probably not usable. I don't think that would be used in crafting. What's it say? The pelt of a forest wolf. So the wolf pelt is a pelt from a wolf. Ooh, health potion.
As you say.
Well, health poultice. But a poultice is something you apply to a wound. These seem to be slightly more potiony. Right, this is the fully zoomed out Kakari Wilds. It's quite big. And we're up in this corner. We're gonna get attacked. There's a body. More people. I see dead people. Oh no! No, a missionary. Let's loot him. Well, let's try and... A letter. Oh, that's kind of... Letter to Jogby. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word. Is that combat music? I'm reading a letter. Can we just have a bit of a timeout? My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so, though. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chase and respect one with survival skills in the wilds, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with a local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar, where we've just come from. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined archway and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you'll find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. Well, yeah, he's dead. So... Oh, someone or something is moving.
Over here.
Hello.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
How do you know?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks.
Now's not the time for
My
joking.
scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn.
Of course they were.
They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's stand around looking at him. We can take him back, or we can bandage him up. Let's... No, we'll take him back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
Oh, okay.
I have bandages in my pack.
Then what was the point of giving me this as an option?
I've got to get out of here.
You don't want protection on the way back? We got attacked by wolves.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down.
Was that him?
We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward.
Yes, you are.
But this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me. No. We need to keep him confident, and yes, I don't want to get betrayed again. So, yeah, overcoming these dangers is part of our test. Yeah, you can take this. You're a man. You're a knight.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Right. Poor Jory. He's the only one in our group who isn't sarcastic. Can I talk to people?
Yes?
I can talk to people! I didn't know you could do this with these characters. Yeah. Where are you from, Davith?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years.
Yeah.
I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So, you're a cut purse then?
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
Yeah, I can do the same thing about me. How did the Grey Wardens find you? I mean, did you pick one of their pockets and they turned around and said that you should never be able to spot a Grey Warden, especially if they don't want to be seen? That's something else.
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in the crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened? The right of conscription, I guess.
Duncan stopped them. Invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away.
Oh, come on, you got a British
Don't know why
accent.
Duncan wants someone
Too.
like me. But he says finesse is important, and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
So what do you think of Duncan?
Alright for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
What do you think we should do now?
You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Yes. Aren't we all just following Alistair? These are going to be conversations we had on the way here, but you can't really represent them. And I probably should have talked to them in Nostagar.
I'm ready.
You said you were from Redcliffe.
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast.
You
You travelled there.
My father was lord of that town.
My Lord Cousland. I'm honoured. I
Thank
was
you.
in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever. but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
You abandoned her. I think... Yeah. I think that's kind of my character's kind of family's very important, especially with what's happened. It's like, it was taken horribly from me, and you just throwing it away? You abandoned her?
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the blight defeated.
All of them, or just the fifth one? How did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highever, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
Okay. I hate that I've already played this game.
Indeed.
Alistair.
Let's get what we came for and head back to Duncan.
Right, Ooh, a white flower. Eh?
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostergar was asking about those.
Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Oh, we'll pick that up. Quest updated! The Mabari Hounds bring the strange flower to the kennel master. According to Daveth, the kennel master at the king's camp has been asking for a flower from the wilds, one we've picked up. Apparently the kennel master is offering a reward, as it's useful in treating Darkspawn poison. It can be found on the south side of the camp. I didn't think I could actually do this quest, because I'm a human noble and I have my own dog. Right. No, right, yes, actually we can go this way. Right. So we want a fallen tree bridge next, because that's the tree leaning on the ruined building. So a fallen tree bridge. Right, I can't actually see them. No, and I can't even see them very well in this. So, Oh, pants. Right, pause. Advance slightly. Right, now we've got their attention. It's a bit more useful. Alistair. Charge. Daveth, move up to me. Actually, I might go a bit archery. EE. Should the genlock. Charge. No, Alistair. Let's beat up this guy. No. Daveth. I'm guessing I'm going to be switching back. Let's get behind. You, very, very naughty person, stick with archery. Codex updated. Interesting. I'll have to have a wee gander. Jory's on low health. We might need to up him a bit. Right. Yep. Use one of them. Oh, that was a bit of flame. Ooh, fallen tree bridge. Here we are. Fallen tree. Oh dear. Right. Are they just mini Wookiees with that kind of sound? This might have the blood we're after.
It shall be done.
We might be able to loot it from these bodies.
Begun.
There we are. One vial of Darkspawn blood. Just need 2 more. Come on, Herlocks. And then we're nearly...
I shall do it.
Okay, there's the second one, so 1 more. This music is deliberately sounding like it's combat music. No, Codex? No, that's annoying. I'm used to Codex being O from... Oh, it's under journal, isn't it? Alright. Creatures. We've just picked up... Oh, we have 3. Right, Genlock. These are the most common Darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. Just like very difficult to kill those 3. Herlock. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Herlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Herlock, can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. And the emissaries are awesome, as we saw in the Darkspawn Chronicles. A wolf. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For a people that so clearly adore their hounds, like Chester, Fereldans simultaneously harbour a distrust of wolves that borders on the unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past when demons inhabited the body of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. The werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. From Legends of Ferelden by Mother Alis of Denerim 910 Dragon. An attack by wolves upon civilized folk happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change during a blight, probably a time of desperation. When Darkspawn rise on the surface, their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. In Blight's past, as the corruption of the Darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Thedas, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. A Blight wolf is one such example, mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the Darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups, and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption for very long. And we had a Blight wolf in Darkspawn Chronicles as well.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Is Fergus here? Fergus? No, you're all identical. What was the other thing I was going to look at? Journal. Quest related. Submerged tower on the right. Then there's a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. This does not count. High ruined arch. So we just need the mossy standing stone then, don't we? I'm a little worried by this. I'm sure this is a high... Maybe it's this side. High ruined arch, mossy standing stone. And a path of roots and stones.